Hello, welcome to today's immigration tidbit. Okay, so you can't just bypass a denial by trying to, come in with what you're calling a temporary visit permit. A temporary visit permit. What you're referring to is a B2 visitor visa. Okay, it's a visa, and assuming they don't come from a country where that's waived, they need to get the visa. And it's always temporary. If it wasn't temporary, it wouldn't be a visitor. And so the law essentially says with a visitor visa, they intend on staying forever, and they have to prove them that it's only going to be temporary. So first I would need to know what it was that was denied. Now you're saying that something was denied at the consular post for an immigrant visa, and given that, there is no way a visitor visa is going to be issued, because as I had earlier stated, in order to get a visitor visa, you are assumed you want to stay forever, and you have to prove them differently. If somebody had an immigrant visa in the works and it got denied, they absolutely, positively intended to be here permanently. So what you're trying to do is, the reality is, you're trying to get someone to come here as a visitor, but to stay because their immigrant visa didn't work. So that's not the way to do this. You have to find out why the immigrant visa was denied. Was it denied because the person's inadmissible based on some prior crime or fraud? And do they qualify for a waiver? If they qualify for a waiver, then the waiver has to be done. Do they not qualify for a waiver, for example, because maybe they had multiple illegal re-entries, or maybe the crime makes it so there is no waiver, they're an aggravated felon? Well, in that case, we would need to do criminal relief and try to vacate or reduce the sentence so that they're not considered an aggravated felon. So you definitely need to get an immigration attorney who knows what they're doing to analyze why it was denied and to see what the possibilities are to try to get it reversed and what can be done. Not to try to come in as a visitor when they already had an immigrant visa that was denied, because that's never going to happen. Okay.